we're alive.
Dawn, so citizens carry on. Oh, planet spinning, light years fly. Boundless space where hopes reside. Brotherhood in every star. So citizens, here we are. Borders fading, nebulous light. Unknown worlds will chart tonight. Through the galaxy we soar. Endless journeys at our core. Starry roads in endless skies. Soul citizens we rise. Charting courses never lost. Together the verses crossed.
And greetings and welcome to another episode of Soul Talk. We talk to our citizen members of the community. Apologies for the short intro there. Everything seems to be messed up on my system. I don't know why. It's just one of those days. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a better day than I am. Today is March 6th, 2025, at least on North, South, and Central America. And I'm joined today by JadeStarwatcher. How are you doing, Jade?
I'm doing okay. Apologies for the sirens in the background. I promise I didn't do it.
You didn't do it this time?
I didn't do it this time. Just this time.
Yeah, so it seemed like many of us are having issues around here.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, this is episode 184. 16 more till 200. So, oh boy, don't even think about that right now. But yeah, today is March 6th, like I said. How was your week, Ben?
It's been wow. It's flown by. I've been like super busy. But I did get a chance to jump in 4.1. I'm sure we'll get to that later.
4.1, not 02? No, 4.1.
No.
I'm sorry.
4.1. Yeah.
The numbers. I'm getting old, so yeah, okay, 4.1. I got you.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
shocked.
Yeah, no, like you went on that thing last time about people over 50 or things over 50. Yeah, here we go. It's an example of someone over 50.
Okay. We love you.
No, thank you very much. But yeah, today is we're gonna talk about some stuff. Supply or die. You want to join us? Click the Discord link down below, or hop in to the chat queue and I'll drag you down. Because of everything going on today, I don't want to get into technical stuff. I didn't get a chance to do my normal monologue thing, so I don't have that this week. So you'll be spared that. So I know. Hopefully it'll return next week. I don't have the monologue this week. But yeah, since I'll cut this short out, I'm watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I started Daredevil Born Again. Born Again, they showed the first 2 episodes on Disney Plus. It was pretty good. I recommend it. I'm still playing my mobile games. That's about it. How about you? Have you done anything fun?
Know the answer to that now. I'm joking. Nothing fun. Nothing fun. Work. Pretty much. I mean, there's nothing fun as far as like any new books or shows or anything like that.
Oh, we do have Unique's new book.
Oh yeah. I did start listening to. That's right. I did start listening to Unique's new book, and I highly recommend it.
If you do me a favor, you can drop that into chat. I believe it's in books. Well, you can shorten the link. No, I believe I put the short link in there. But you look in media books, just drop the link in there. I appreciate it.
I can do that. Absolutely.
All right, like I said, there's no monologue this time, so we're gonna get right into the show. But let me drag people down, see what they're doing. We got people on here waiting. Drag people down. Hello, we're joined by Face to Face, Cotton Face, and Voteless Tier. How do you pronounce vote? How do you pronounce your name?
You can just say vote. But it's pronounced voteless tie.
Voteless Tie. Okay. And we're joined by Togi. How are you doing, Togi?
What up?
Yeah, how you doing, Fist and Pops?
Hanging in there, hanging in there. Not late.
Yeah, I know, right? Camera issues and everything else that I know, man. I'm not gonna don't even get me started.
I just had to do it. Okay.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me.
All right. So yeah, let's get this show on the roll. Hope everybody's ready for a good show and conversational show. But first, before we get started, just want to show people this. Normally we start with sneak peek and all that, but this time I'm starting with the we're coming to a bar citizen near you. That's from CIG. I waited till late for them to put this out, and they put it out early in the morning, or at least that's when I noticed it. But it's supposed to come out yesterday afternoon, but they were having issues on the website, so it came out late. But yeah, I just want to show you that the World Bar Citizen World Tour will continue in 2025. For information on gaining access to a particular event or to speak with the community organizer directly, you can browse the event on barcitizen.sco. Use the link below. In addition to the location, we bring back International Bar Citizen Weekend for the event. They're all our studios in June. More info coming soon. But let's take a look at some of these upcoming events. They got Nashville in March, Seoul, Korea in May, Beijing, China in May, Madrid, Spain in May, Con 42 in Mulheim, Germany in May, that's in the week after, Lyon, France at the end of May, Toronto, Canada, that's close by, no, never mind, that's in June, International Bar Citizen Day, all studios, June 4th to 15th, details coming soon, Copenhagen, Denmark, and at the end of June. And then what I've been trying to get to is Quantum Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, North America, July 12th, Area 15. That is Area 15, not to be confused with Area 51. That's Toronto Drive in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, what is special about that is because some of us as Soul Citizens are help putting together the event together. It's not a Soul Citizens event. It is a community event. It's like bigger than a Bar Citizen, but not as big as a convention. So it's it's like you could say like Vegas comes to mind when as the closest proximity to it. So I put the let me show you the video for it. It's only a minute long.
Quantum Vegas 2955 is a community celebration of the Star Citizen universe, uniquely designed to immerse attendees in the creative and technical brilliance of the game. Hosted in the unparalleled conference environment of Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada, this inaugural event offers direct access to developers from Cloud Imperium Games, influential community leaders, as well as other Star Citizen backers. This event offers interactive sessions with special guests covering the complexity of game development to community-driven.
What was that?
Never mind. Okay, I didn't have you. It was my fault. I didn't have you.
Experiences in a unique and intimate setting. Quantum Vegas 29 development to community-driven experiences in a unique and intimate setting. Quantum Vegas 2955 is more than a convention. It's an immersive gateway into the Star Citizen legacy, an unmissable highlight on the gaming calendar. Seating is limited for this special event, and early bird tickets will be sold out soon. For tickets and information, visit quantumvegas.space and follow our social media on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Quantum Vegas 2955. By the community, for the community.
Yes, that is a brief trailer for the Quantum Vegas. But now waiting for the site to load. So this is the Spectrum post for Quantum Vegas 2955. You have a website, quantumvegas.space, and so a brief introduction of what you saw in the video. Quantum Vegas 2955 is an immersive community-led event that serves as a gathering point for members of the Star Citizen gaming community as guests from Cloud Imperium Games. This event focuses on bringing the community together to celebrate the game, share experiences, and learn from one another, from each other, as well as to hear insight into the development of Star Citizen. This event offers panels, firefights, fireside chats, giveaways in an intimate setting, and promises to be an exciting and informative experience for all involved. Quantum Vegas is sponsored by Quantum Vegas LLC, which is not affiliated with Cloud Imperium Games or Robert-based industries group of companies. So yeah, oh yeah, then let me just put it on this page, and then we could talk about it a bit. This is I think we first talked about it on last Saturday on Captain Table on this past Saturday, and we were waiting for the community for the you just had it up. The boss citizen world tour to appear before we could announce it. But yeah, if you go to that page, quantumvegas.base, you can see what the about, and you can also purchase some tickets. So let me see. Basically, what the about Vegas is, basically everything I've already said, and you can see the promo there. And what is Area 51? People may not know. Area 51, into an all-encompassing version of reality inside Area 51, home of the Meow Wolf, mind-bending
Area 15.
Area 15, thank you. I got me doing it now. Omega Mart and dozens of in Vegas experiences. Built as a wonderland of art, music, and amusement, Area 15 is an immersive collection of attractions minutes from Las Vegas Strip, brimming with larger-than-life art installation, mind-altering virtual reality experiences, and full-sensory dining options. Like the real Area 51, the exterior of Area 15 perpetuates the intrigue and mystery with its bunker-style exterior. With just 1 foot under the door, you'll feel this 200,000 square foot art collective buzzing with imagination and creative energy. So let me just end on this before we talk about it. Tickets are now available March 1st to 31st to get the early bird inauguration admission, $75. And after that, from April, it goes up to $99 for early admission. And then the general admission after May 1st is $125. So, yes, what are y'all thoughts? Anyone wants to go first?
I think it looks pretty cool. Looks like it'd be a fun time. You know, and plus it's Vegas, so you know, if you play Star Citizen, you've got a history of making bad financial decisions. So it's the perfect town to make them.
Well, no. The thing is, if you go to Vegas and you won't have any money to spend on virtual spaceships.
Yeah.
Or you'll have more money to spend on virtual spaceships. It depends on how Lady Luck favors you.
That's a possibility.
Actually, you know
right.
what? Because there'll be giveaways, maybe you'll come away with more spaceship than when you entered.
Yeah.
That is
you can think
true.
of it that way.
Every time I've been to a casino, I've won. That is a real life true fact. It's also a
Good
true
to
fact that
I
I've
think you're
only
winning something, Togi.
What was that,
Sorry.
Togi?
I wish you could
Oh,
see
yeah, you're probably just
my
counting
stink
cards.
face that I'm giving you
One
right
at a
now.
time. Togi, what was that?
I said I hope that Jade can feel the stink face that I'm giving her right now for that
Yeah,
comment.
I totally feel it. Yep. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so vote. What were you saying?
I was just saying, I think I have an understanding of how Togi keeps on winning. He's just counting cards.
No,
No.
Don't
It's
say
because
that.
I went once. That's how I keep winning. I went
Oh, that's
once, I
fair.
won, and so I don't go
Okay.
back.
But yeah, that is July 15th. I'm sorry, July 12th. I don't know why. Area 15, that's why. But yeah, I'm getting all my numbers mixed up. But July 12th and in Vegas. So hopefully people can show up. I plan to be there. I haven't bought my ticket yet, but I'm working on other stuff in the air. But yeah, didn't want to. I mean, there's probably most people first time hearing about it, so I'm not gonna ask people if they bought tickets. Is anyone planning on going?
I might go. It depends. I won't know until like probably a month before.
So June.
It's gonna super depend on work.
Well, remember, if you wait too long, you have to pay $125 for the ticket.
I will gladly pay it.
All right then.
I've
And then
spent a lot more money on a lot worse things. So
anyone else? Anyone's going? Or planning on going? Or you need time to think about it?
Oh, go ahead, son.
Yeah. Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
I didn't. I wouldn't say
I thought
anything,
you were
but
saying.
go ahead.
Oh, that was vote. Oh, okay. I'm sorry,
Let's
vote.
vote.
Okay.
It was
Hey,
vote.
you go. Vote. It's votes
Oh,
time.
well, for me, it's definitely up in the air. If I manage to get the chance to, probably, but there's a lot of things that I might have going on this summer that might stop me.
All right. So I did have this one other page. This is the A15 page. You can put that up on the link so people can get more information about the venue. So yeah, check those out.
Mm.
at the very least, go to the website and check out that very dapper picture of Serious Fun. That is that is worth it. Can we make the giveaway a poster of that?
Okay.
So make it to that in the graph and he'll get back to you.
Well, we
Somebody's
do.
missing here.
We are planning on going.
Okay, cool. Looking forward to seeing y'all there.
It looks like a
Got-
lot of
oh,
fun.
oh, that's what it is. So yeah, I have the drone tour here. But this is sped up, so there's no audio. But this is like a minute long. It's a minute long preview of what the venue is like. If you go to the YouTube page of Area 15, you can check out the 3 minute long version. This is the slowed down version to give you a better feel. But I just want to give people a idea of what the 200,000 square feet feels like. All right, so yeah, Quantum Vegas. Looking forward to seeing y'all there. I think we have a sneak peek from last week, and this is called The Pipes Are Calling. So I'm gonna get a big screen view for people on the web. The Pipes Are Calling. So what do people think about the sneak peek?
Mm. Mm.
Well, I have talked to some people about this. It's divided between, but it's divided between the new space station, the Hathor station. But after hearing some of how the stations kind of look from Evocati members, the second option that I talked with some people about, that this is actually for Area 18, the municipal works that they mentioned in CitizenCon.
Mm.
Mm,
Okay. Because I'm curious. The blue at the bottom
that's the right. I mean, that's just
is.
the work in progress thing. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
that's
just
not. I
wondered
don't think
if
that's
it was
sky.
like, yeah, in the sky, or that's what I was gonna ask. Is it supposed to be the sky or water, or I don't know. Okay.
At least I don't think so. I mean, it could be a planet, but I doubt
Yeah,
it.
I have no idea. I'm guessing.
Yeah, but there is no planet like that except like maybe Microtech, but even then the snow's a lot brighter.
Mm.
Like that is very gray, and it seems
Yeah.
like that light is coming in from even the edges, like up at the very top,
Mm-hmm.
left and right. You can see that kind of same
That
whitish
same
light.
blue. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a Microtech feel to it, that's for sure. Doesn't
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
Microtech. Yeah, it feels more like Hurston,
Pyro.
that closest thing I can think of in Stanton, and then
I agree with
Pyro.
Pops.
Mhm.
Lorville. Look at the yellow.
Yeah.
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 Nice to see an interior space that's not full of fog.
Ah,
They haven't gotten around to it yet, Toby.
Yeah,
Just
Oh,
wait.
they haven't
probably
fogged
right.
it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this
Probably.
could just be the municipal works, and because it's a lot more industrial, like this could probably go on any planet depending on how they end up doing municipal works.
All right.
So
I'm gonna. Oh, good.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say something. Because this is exactly the color scheme of Levski. That kind of greenish gray. and yellow, as I remembered it.
Okay.
Oh.
So you think this is a station or underground facility? You know, well, they don't have that in there, but what do you think this is?
It has the art style of Levski.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this is Levski. This is something in Levski.
Okay.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, because I think in CitizenCon they did mention that some of the newer areas and redone areas were in gray box, right?
Yep.
So yeah, this could be it in, I guess, in between some of the LOD phases.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
does
couldn't let
this
this go
mean
without mentioning that this definitely is the art style and color scheme of Levski.
All right.
so
Cool.
does this mean for the next 2 years we're gonna get a whole bunch of things about Levski?
Hopefully not
Because
that
Yes.
long. I'm
Not
No,
expecting
yeah,
Terra.
probably it's going to be 3 years.
3
No.
years.
I'm
Okay.
expecting Terra
Okay.
by 2 years. So hey.
the Nix system.
Okay.
The Nix system was done 3 years ago, according to CIG. The only
Wait.
thing that they've been working on, I guess, is Levski. So if it's this far along, we're not going to be waiting 2 years.
Wait, fastcart.
Hopefully.
Are we having a competition who can be more sarcastic?
No, I'm being serious. I'm hoping Terra will be within 2 years.
Within 2 years.
I'm
Well, that's
hoping.
what
I'm not saying I'm right.
So
It will be.
so you're basically saying, what is it, Cascom, along with Nyx,
Faster.
and then Terra within 2 years. Like
2.5,
Terra by
3,
the end of 2
maybe.
years.
I don't know. We'll see. Because they got what is it? Turbulent working on that stuff, and
Yeah.
hopefully, as time goes by, they'll get faster and faster at doing this stuff. I'm not saying it'll be super fast, but well, we'll see. I'm hoping.
Well, I mean, they're already implementing some of that planet tech. That's already been slowly implemented. At least the weather
Yeah.
system, and so more and more is going to be added.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, that is sneak peek from last week. The pipes are calling. Anyone want to try to sing that?
What?
No, okay,
Sing
we'll move
what?
on.
Oh wait, the pipes? The
Mhm.
whole pipe thing made me think of, that's one of the other things that made me think that it was the municipal works, because when we saw the municipal works a lot of the time, at least the concept art for it, pipes everywhere.
You see, I am old because I seem like I'm the only one who gets what the tagline is saying. The pipes are calling it. That's a song, musical.
It is?
Yes.
I don't
Oh.
know.
What
Okay.
song is it?
I don't know
Yeah,
what
sounds
song is it. Oh, Danny Boy, there it is. Danger Hobo, thank you. Oh, Danny Boy.
Oh, okay.
The pipe are
Okay.
calling. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man.
Mm.
Okay, I get it. The
All
bagpipes.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See, we
Good
learned
one,
some
Danger.
stuff today.
Mm.
Well, I
Wait,
used to play that song
bagpipes?
and yeah, bagpipes. Oh, Danny boy, it's an Irish song. We used to play it all the time in marching band
Oh, go ahead and sing
when
it,
we
Fitz. I
started
want
to
to
do
hear the
stuff.
rest of it. Go ahead.
No,
Oh
no,
God, no,
no.
no.
You know what? I'm gonna be
I'm
I'm gonna be honest
overriding.
with you. You know what?
I'm
Since you opened up a can of worms, I have a disdain for that song, not because of anything. It's just because we used to have to play that song in the cold in Boston in a 4-mile parade.
In
I
Boston.
hated that
And you
song.
didn't come visit?
Nope, I didn't know you at that time.
I think you'd be better off asking him to sing. What is this song?
The Rent song.
The Rent song, right? The 325.
I can't stand that
Oh
song
my
either.
God.
So how many minutes have you spent singing this song? I'm let me just move
None.
on.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so up next we have SEO, but this is different this week because instead of SEO being on Friday, they're putting it on Thursday, and the actual question is beginning last Friday. That's where they started taking questions, and then let me see the date. Gotta wait for it to load. Try to preload this stuff, but then March 3rd, so that was 3 days ago. Tuesday they closed questioning. And then they got to today, they got the Star Citizen
Twist
Live.
that and put it out of context.
Anyone had a chance to look at it?
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Yes.
Really cool Kruger ship. Like those concepts for a Kruger light fighter, I mean, all of them look really unique and really cool. Would like to see probably that A, maybe the E, but they all kind of fit.
The A is the Skylon.
Yeah.
Google Skylon if you've never seen it. I'm kind of not rooting for A because it's a Skylon. B because it just looks like a Cutlass that's been more streamlined. The one I want. Can you scroll out a little?
No, that's them.
Yeah.
But I can go
Oh,
back.
okay. Oh, okay. It's them. No, yeah. The one I want, I think, is over on the right. There it is. Yeah. That E. I like that
The
one.
E.
Yeah.
The most complicated one.
Either D or E. D or E. Well, yeah. I mean, just I want something that looks more unique. You know, and not like anything we already have in the game. I think E kind of fits that.
It reminded me of what's the old movie Fast Cart? Oh my goodness, with Robbie the robot.
Lost in Space.
No, that's not. No, Robbie the robot, the black one, the one with Leslie Nielsen, that was in the movie.
The one we watched with Griffin on Friday.
Yeah. What's the name of that
something
movie?
about
Danger.
Planet.
Come on, Danger
Fantastic
Hobo.
Planet.
You know
There
it.
you go. The Fantastic
Right.
Planet.
Right.
Prisoner.
And, yeah, these
Wait, is
kind
it
of remind me.
I thought it's Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden Planet. Right. I was drawn first. My eyes were drawn to E. But then as I got I looked at the rest of them. I'm just like, I don't know. I do want that one. I do want A, B. So I'm really undecided between all of them. I think they're all,
you
really
know what?
cool.
And you may just get all of them with the way CIG does these things, because how many times before I had just said, "Oh, we have a choice between this, and this," and then somewhere within 5 years we get all of them.
Yeah. I would like to see one of them underwater. I'm sorry, to have, as some kind of submersion vehicle. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Void, if that was you.
Oh wait, no, I was just saying the example of like the Kraken, the Corsair, and the Vulture. They did that. It's like, oh, what's the next ship? And it's like one of those two, or it's like one of those three, and it was like all of them ended up getting made.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, I was right about Lost in Space, but he did appear in Forbidden Planet first, but he was in both. Robbie the Robot.
Okay.
I think that the difference between this and those things were they knew they were going to make those things, but these are proposals. Like, so if you ever look at the Jump Point magazine, when they do a thing on a ship, the development of it, they usually show something like this of all the different designs they considered before they made, the one that they released.
Hey, Fast Cart, can you bring up the Pioneer interior? The one, or is that too? Are we done with this one?
Well, I was gonna say that I'm really. Oh, go ahead, Admiral.
No, I just like the Naboo essence of C with the front nacelles. I think it does have the underside thruster, but I mean, I think they could minimalize that to be a little bit back.
The Pioneer is backwards. FC.
Yes, backwards.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No, too far back.
Yeah,
Too far.
a little
way.
bit.
Yeah. Right around in that middle area. There you go.
I just wanted to kind of say the Pioneer is like huge. I didn't realize it is that big. I know this is concept, but man, this is like, I mean, that's like a couple of basketball courts in the hallway alone. I mean,
I just think that you're really low to the ground.
No,
I think it's
because
just
I'm looking at perspective.
I'm
looking at perspective.
There's a guy standing there, Togi.
Yeah, that perspective is big.
Yeah,
look at the mannequin.
Oh, I didn't see the person.
Yeah, the hall is huge.
Oh, wait.
That is huge.
Let me go back.
Oh yeah, those Kruger fighters
are on the screen, but you can see them in mouse and Discord. But yeah, there's the person right there in the middle, next to the I don't know what next to, but yeah, he's underneath the they're underneath the platform at the middle, but right close to the middle to the left of the middle, you can see the person that gives you scale. So,
This is like a flying shopping mall.
Mm.
It's like
no, that's the
literally.
BMM.
That's
That's
the
the BMM.
BMM.
Well, I'm saying when you look at it
I
though,
know,
look
I
at how
know.
huge these things are. I'm just saying,
Well,
BMM and the
I know. That's the question.
Maybe it's
How
like a big
huge?
Costco. Maybe it's like a giant Costco because you get to the
Mm.
manufacturing. When you get to the other screenshot of all the manufacturing yellow areas, and you can see there's like 6 of them in a row.
Yes.
I mean, you're making a
Mhm.
lot of stuff at the same time.
Mhm.
I'm not sure how long it takes to make this stuff, but you've got a lot of manufacturing ability with this ship for different
Probably
sizes
hours
too.
to months, depend upon
Yeah,
what
like
it is.
I think so. Is this it?
Yeah, this
There,
thing
right
is
there. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
ginormous.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I mean,
that's
it is a
right
$900
there.
ship.
Hmm And
That's
Yes, you
then
still
are.
overpriced.
it makes me think about the crack because the Kraken has a rail system, doesn't it, to go from
Yeah. Yep.
front to
A
back?
tram. Yeah, the
Man,
tram.
the tram.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Man. Hmm.
And they also have
Okay.
the Mantis. I had a picture up there. Here it is. Not the Mantis, but it's like it's a
Mm.
started salvager based on the Mantis.
salvager.
Yeah, they started salvage
Yeah.
based on the Mantis. But yeah,
I love the first one and the third one of this set. Some really good stuff.
Yeah, it has a kind of a bug. My son was saying it has a kind of a a beetle, kind of a
Yeah,
feel.
kind of a beetle-ish, kind of a
You might have to hit play to get the.
I forget the name of those sea creatures, those
Oh, there they
lice.
go. There they are.
Oh yeah. Somebody had mentioned, I saw somebody, it was that they
There's one more.
had said that they thought that this would actually be a little bit cooler or that ship if it would be a little bit cooler if it was like a Pisces competitor rather than a salvager.
Hmm.
Because that kind of
Mm.
look would be a really cool RSI Pisces competitor, and especially with the Galaxy. Because if they paired
Mm.
something with the Galaxy like they did the Carrack, that would be really nice.
They can make a well. They could base something like that off of just like a static that they're actually like increasing the industrial ship lines and saying like and people listen to me complain a lot, but or voice my opinions on this is that they've got RSI, they've got Argo, and they've got MISC for like say mining, and then and all these manufacturers that are in like have ships right now will have ships of different sizes within that range to compete with the other manufacturers. To see like have a small RSI ship like this, just like you'll see like a giant Drake Orion competing ship. It might be till 2035 till that comes out. Because the game is still continuously improving, but it's just kind of cool to see these manufacturers expand their lines over time.
Now, Admiral, do you remember what is the manufacturer for that? That
This one is RSI.
no, not the or the one the first one that fastcart showed.
Kruger and
The
their
Robbie the robot
the
style.
red
Oh,
band.
yeah,
There you go.
those things
Kruger.
are those
What
things
what
are
was that man?
awful.
What?
Like those are hideous.
Okay.
Not only they're hideous, but they're bad.
Mm,
They have the same design flaws as the Merlin does, while retaining none of the features that makes the Merlin pretty.
But Toby,
Like
you can think of
those
yourself
are
as a
awful.
12-year-old boy, 7-year-old boy flying into unknown territory, destroying droid battleships and racing out.
I don't know why
It's not even the Star Wars reference.
But I did want to give a
Like
shout out though. Okay, I'm sorry.
like if you look at all of them, their cockpits are sunken and the nose is ginormous, which is the same problem that the Merlin has. You can't see out of it.
mm.
And like it's the biggest complaint with the Merlin, and then they're just making that mistake again.
Mm.
Like those things are going to be awful.
Yeah.
You'll get the last word on the SCL. 'cause we gotta move on.
So I did want to give a huge shout out to Alberto, who's actually just on the screen. He had the glasses on at the bottom right.
Oh,
He is, I think he's the lead for this team. I'm assuming, I believe. But he does I don't know if it's every year, but I've seen him present at BlenderCon, and he does his
okay, that's the
presentations
guy.
on.
Okay.
Yes, that's the same
Mm.
gentleman who does his presentations on spaceship concept designs. He talks about Star Citizen and his background, as well as like he's spoken here on how he got into Star Citizen as well. And if you ever want to take a look, I sent you the link to Fest FC. Definitely check him out. I don't know if he'll be there this year or not, but usually he's present and doing a presentation on
I think we
spaceships.
featured them
Yeah,
when it first came out last year. So yeah, he's been on.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that is the SCL concept art team. What is it? It's called vehicle concept team. There you go. And yeah, so but this also the Numifier has a summary for less than 5 minutes. So if you want to just get the summary of the Star Citizen life from the day, you can watch that, or you can check out the full video from Star Citizen YouTube page. All right, so up next we have This Week in Star Citizen. This Week in Star Citizen, waiting for it to load, sorry. So hey everyone, the latest update launched Friday. Yes, we'll get to that later, Jade. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Part of this update, you can now align with either Citizens for Prosperity, Headhunters, each offering distinct combat or non-combat activities to shape your experience. Over the weekend, they've encountered some back-end issues. They had quite a few hot fixes. The RSI page, RSI status page for more information. Last week they talked about the roadmap. We talked about that last week and the release view. Additionally, the 1.0 column has been updated with new cards showcasing the future plan for launch alongside Star Citizen 1.0. Here's what to expect this week. Tuesday, they got their subscriber comment. We'll get to that later. Wednesday, they did their monthly report. We'll get to that later. And Thursday, we had the Star Citizen Live, which we already talked about. And Friday, keep your eye on your RSI newsletter. You get the new sneak peek. So, yep. And then we got the top images from this week. So this first one is Call Me Winner from Fan Keys. Call Me Winner from Fan Keys. That's number one. Number two is from Mandark, Guardian of Heaven. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Number three is from Karasu, the Drake Ironclad Assault. And number four is from Raul Iskodar, an old favorite. The dunes hide more than just the sand. So between this is number four from Raul Iskodar, this is number three, the Drake Ironclad Assault. This is number two, the Guardian of Heaven, and this is number one, the Call Me Winner from Fan Keys. Which one do y'all like?
I'm duty bound to pick the one with the tonk.
Why are you duty bound?
Because it's a vehicle.
Because it's a tonk.
And where's the tonk? Wait.
It's on the
You see it
ramp.
in it?
It's on the ramp.
Come up with how big
That's
that tonk is. How did you miss it?
I'm looking for it.
I need to find out whatever you did and use that as my tonk camouflage.
Oh, you keep going
it's
past it.
it's
though,
number
FC.
three.
Going
the
past it,
Ironclad Assault.
fastcart. Yo.
He just still doesn't see it.
On the
Wait,
ramp.
Still not see it.
What? There you go.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Now it's on the ramp. Yeah.
It's on the okay. I'm looking at the big picture. I see the Ironclad Assault.
Mm,
Yeah, plus it's not colorized, so I didn't notice it. Okay. So we like number
I
three.
want to
Go ahead.
pick for me. I want to pick number two because I think it's a a fantastic picture, but the work went into what is it, number three, the Ironclad. So I'm gonna just say the Ironclad because of the work.
That sketch drawing Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
sketch drawing. That
I
is
mean
a
that
lot
looked
of
almost like it's like
detail.
they took a pen and paper, but I'm pretty sure it's done on computer. But still, it looks like it's done on pen and paper.
Yeah, I don't know how they did
um
it. Yeah, but yeah.
yeah, it
Drawing
looks
tablet
like, but
maybe.
could be drawing tablet. The only thing reason why I say it could be piece of paper is because of how the way I'm looking at the lines on the ground, how the way
Yeah,
they
the bot. I was
did
thinking the
that.
same thing.
Well, it
That's
said
the
this
reason
large
why.
ARM platform took about 2 months. Well, 2 months to slowly complete. Although original DM studies that it referenced, all the lines were drawn one by hand. So yeah.
Mm.
See?
Yeah.
It very well could be digital because usually sometimes you can see like, you know, eraser marks.
Mm-hmm.
But I
You, you
mean,
could you
it's
could you can
possible.
use a filter to put those in now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Right.
All right. So who else? Who else having gone?
I'm gonna have to go. I do like the one with the Guardian. I'm
The
also
one with
gonna
the
go
what?
with the hand drawn.
The hand drawn. Okay.
Hand drawn.
Because of the
Uh.
tank, also.
Because of the thing that could possibly be a tank.
Okay. Vote. How
Mm.
about you?
I'm gonna have to go with 3. One, because all the time spent to draw that ship, gotta give respect to that, and also because it's Drake. Tonk is cool, but I love Drake ships,
Wait a
especially
minute.
the.
There's actually two tonks.
Yeah, exactly. There's two tonks. Togi
There
is
are 2
slacking.
Tonks.
Yeah, there's
Togi's
two
Togi's
tonks.
slacking.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
one
okay.
No, I
in.
knew there was two tonks.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's copied from the concept art.
Yeah, secretly he added in a 3rd
Actually, there
Tonk.
might
I wonder
be
if there's
no, there
a
might be a
third
third tonk. I think there should be a tonk next to the tonk in the back.
Yeah, because I
So there
think that
should
thing can
technically be
hold.
3 tonks.
Yeah, can't it hold like 4 Tonks at once?
Yes.
Well, the
Yeah.
ironclad itself actually has a big badonka.
It
Okay.
can't.
All
A single
right.
ironclad assault can't carry all of my novas at once. Just factoid for you.
Jade, how about you? Which one do you like?
Wow, this week is tough. But to remain consistent, even though I absolutely hate Drake,
Hmm.
I have
She's
yeah,
going
I
with
have to go with
tonk.
3. Yeah, I have to go with 3 just because of the level of difficulty, and that's that's nothing against Raul Iscador's amazing work or Mandark's photorealistic Guardian image. I mean, like if this wasn't in the running, I would have probably gone for 2 or 4.
Hmm.
But I have to agree with everyone else, and like I've said before, if somebody draws something out, that's just a level of difficulty above screenshots. So I go with it.
Fine, I'll make it unanimous and say 3. Not because of the tonk, not because I
Yes,
like
because of the
Drake,
tonk.
not because I like Drake, but because the level of
Mm.
difficulty, and I do like the Drake Ironclad. Even though this is the assault, yeah, it's an ironclad. So yeah, number 3.
Yeah, I was going to
Congratulations.
say you like the ironclad.
Yeah, I mean, I typically don't like Drake, but I do like the ironclad.
Well,
Yeah.
and also you like tanks. Just let you know.
Anyway,
Well,
so
everybody
yeah,
loves Tonks.
that is the top images from this week. Then we have our MVP. The MVP is Wicked Wiki, Star Citizen, The Last Sale. This is like 20 minutes long, so we won't be featuring it. But yeah, congratulations to Wicked Wiki. I don't know if that means that he's retiring from making these things because it said The Last Sale, so that's what made me think. I haven't yet watched it yet, so I need to watch it later. But
Now
yeah,
he can
then,
take full time. All his time can be spent bringing down ships coming into practice for the Daymar rally.
yeah, yeah. But have anyone had a chance to watch this? Because I
No,
think
Not
Griff
yet.
put it
no,
in
I didn't.
Discord.
I
I watched
didn't.
it.
Not yet.
I didn't see it.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Check it out later. Yeah, congratulations to Wicked Wiki for making MVP. Up next we have Should do a commercial, but we'll wait because we started late. Star Citizen Patch Note 4.02 live. Yes, Jade, go ahead. It came
Oh,
out Friday.
Just to say
Came
it-
out the
she has
last
to
day
say
of
it in the
February.
original language.
yeah, it came out. It came out within the time period that fastcart when he always asks me, for people on the internet, he always asks
Wait,
me
what?
when is a patch coming out, and I called it finally. Like I got one right. A broken clock is right twice a day, so I guess yeah,
Not if it's military.
yeah, it's true.
But yeah, so yeah, this is Destination Pyro. That's the title. Star Citizen now for 4.02 has been released into live environment. The launcher should show that number, building server information. They got long-term persistence enabled, server meshing, and starting AUC 20,000 compared to like 15 million on the year. They
I have a
have
question.
what was that?
I have a question. Do you think it's
Okay.
possible to fix that space station?
The Hawthorne one?
Well, the one on the picture.
Oh, that's in Pyro.
Okay, can I use a crucible to fix it?
No, because the Crucible fixes ships, not
I'm
space
pretty sure
stations.
it's invulnerable.
They all use metal. Why can't I fix?
I'm pretty sure it's invulnerable. It cannot
beams.
be affected.
Can you fix a battleship with the wrench that you have in your, garage?
Yeah,
Can you
but it'll take
throw
a
a wrench?
lifetime, sure.
I
Well,
mean,
you
I-
just need
yeah.
a little bit of
Anyway.
elbow grease.
Exactly. Well, let's move
Exactly.
on from that. But yeah, they're asking to share feedback. They got the Launcher 2.0 update. We covered that last week. During the discussion, reported bug in the issue council, which our good friend Gomab likes to give a PSA about. We featured that last Sunday on our 5th anniversary show. That was a lot of fun. People can check that out.
Grinder.
They got featured the gameplay, planet nighttime brightness update, distortion fall off time adjustment, ships and vehicles reduced, destroying at the max, and preview shots. We had those two already. Cortex and info message redesign. Hold on a sec. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. And Arena Commander, system balance, crew and AI scoring, miscellaneous, and so on and so forth. They got bug fixes and known issues. So check that out.
I
I have
don't
not-
like.
What
I
was that?
don't like the nighttime being brighter at all. This game continues to break immersion. Instead of giving us brighter lights on ships
Or-
and vehicles, they made space itself brighter. Like-
Yeah, or night vision. Night vision could be
Yeah.
a thing.
Or night vision, exactly.
Night
you know.
vision has
Science
been
fiction, you
requested
can't
for
have night
years.
vision,
I
it's
forget.
no
I forget what they said about. I mean, I think they said that they wanted it, but I don't know if they're going to implement it.
No, they
they've
said that they
begun-
wanted it, but they are gonna overcomplicate it.
Right, and they began with the that scope, right, Togi?
Yeah.
There's like a night vision scope, so
All right. So yeah, I haven't downloaded it yet, but I intend to. Has anyone else been in 4.02?
Yeah, it's not working very good so far.
yeah, I've been
Is
in
it-
making lots of money.
Is it working worse or better than the PTU?
Which PTU?
The 4.02 PTU.
I didn't play
There's-
PTU.
Oh, you mean when it was in PTU?
Right.
It's better, I think.
And were elevators broken? I had to pop like 3 servers before I found one where all the elevators weren't broke.
I haven't had an issue with elevators in 4.0.2.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is opinions are mixed.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
and
say
then we
experiences are mixed.
That's true. Then we do have our
Frontier.
commercial. I will leave
Nice.
you.
What? Help. Fight. I know what I'm gonna do.
That was a graphic little demo that they, not demo, cheat trailer that they had, and I don't think I've ever seen like someone get shot in the face and blood splatter in a CIG produced T-Zip trailer before. How about y'all?
I guess they wanted to highlight the blood tech that, like, remember when the guy bled out his nose? I guess.
Right, right. Is that actually in 4.0 too?
I
No.
don't.
I didn't
No,
think so.
no.
So CIG, stop doing this stuff that's not in game. I'm messing with you.
I mean, if you get shot in the head like that, blood does shoot out, like spray out like that.
In game?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I take your word for it. Yeah, that's the trailer. Any thoughts?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Haven't played it in a while, but they always do good on advertisements. So
Yeah,
it's just
it
like they
makes some of
said,
the
we just wish that the game would play as you see it on the advertisement. But we'll get there.
Yeah,
I've been
said
doing
we've seen...
the cargo, and
Oh, okay.
it's been pretty much as advertised.
Yeah, Colossal said we've seen blood before. I know, but I mean, we saw the blood in the CitizenCon presentation. But I don't recall seeing blood in a trailer like this before. But maybe
I mean, they get shot when you shoot people. You see blood splatter. I mean, you don't see the gore of like when a body's on the floor. Like you don't see a
maybe
pool
because
of
it's so
blood.
close. It's more noticeable. I don't know.
It's because you're not playing the game fastcart.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe because I don't PvP or shoot people. I shoot ships. But yeah, this is Supply or Die. Breaking news. Frontier fakers. The thinking system has left in political and emotional turmoil this week after shocking revelation of the slice's true identity. So yeah, we covered that spoiler. Well, not spoiler. The news last week mostly. But behind the propaganda, Citizen for Prosperity versus the Headhunter, Peace and Pyro, and so on and so forth. Supply yourself. Going all in. The latest event to reap the benefits of your aiding your faction. The more missions you complete, the more you rewarded. Tier 3, you got the Outcast Paint Pack for the Drake Vulture, Prospector, and Fortune. Tier 2, you get the Shotgun. And Tier 1, you get the Decorative Diorama. For answers to all your questions, read the Supply or Die Spectrum post. We got 20 mission-ready ships for y'all. I'm not going to go through each one, but quite a few of them. But the special ones are the Great Cutlass Steel. You can get upgrades to that. Let me see how much it costs.
Sorry, every time someone says Drake Cutlass Steel, I laugh.
Yeah, you're not the only one, but yeah.
I think a Go Mob.
Yeah, you can save $25 you buy the war bomb, but no special insurance on it or anything. And they also have the A2 Hercules, which is $750 normal, and a whole $75 if you buy a war bond. But yeah, I don't have a ship that expensive that I want to upgrade to, unfortunately. But yeah, you can gear up. You got the armor, you got the weapons, and that's about it. I haven't noticed. I haven't seen the stats. I don't know how much money they made. I can check real quick, but I'll do that while people are talking. Well, yeah, that's the has anyone been doing the missions?
I've been doing the Citizens for Prosperity cargo missions.
Are they fun for you at least?
I like making money. And
okay.
making
That
money
is
is
the question,
fun.
but okay.
No, loading cargo manually in the 30th century is not fun. But, at least they make the reward worth the tedium and boredom.
And they made around 600 K, not million, but 600K from 28th and the 1st of March. So that's a little bit of money. Nothing spectacular. But
Yeah,
they
you
are
guys
at
talked about
700. They're almost at 791 million for a fundraise. Was that my ammo?
Have you guys talked about the loot system yet?
No, we're getting to that at the end of the show.
Alright.
That'll be something, but yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so I mean, again, rewards are kind of good. I mean, free paint's always nice. A cool diorama that nobody will be able to get ever again once this event is over. And a free Ravager. I play a lot, or I do a lot of PvP. I go through Arena Commander a lot, especially Gun Rush. And I've essentially gotten used to almost every one of the guns that cycle through that. And the shotguns, especially the Ravager and Dead Rig, are really good as shotguns. R97, because it's fully auto, is good, but these two just melt through in like a couple of shots.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Follow up on some supply or die stuff. They got a couple of threads. This one from Spectrum. This is basically a Spectrum version of what we just covered. Same similar info. And then we have a supply or die. Oops. Live one-page guide. So let me bring this up so people can. Here we go. So then I can expand on it. Hopefully it'll focus. There you go. Alright, so that's too much, but yeah. But yeah, they give you a summary, contract information, salvage, mining and trading. They give you a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, check that out on the Spectrum for more information. Get a handy dandy guide. I would not be surprised if that's a top image for next week. Yes.
You're fading in and out, fastcart.
Okay. I am talking softly. I'll try to correct that. But yes, that is supply or die one-page guide. Does anyone well, I guess people I haven't got to give people a chance to look at it, but hope if you take a look at it, do you think it's handy?
Yes.
Now, what's handy about it?
Well, I mean, it's just the fact that it tells you all that you need, though it does not show the most efficient path. Some people have done the calculations. Apparently, if you do go the Delta Train route, if you do the small missions, even though it does more, or it gives you less pay and less the credits for or less points, you can do like 9 of them and get it really fast, especially with people. It's like just turning in a few of the small ones. It's much more efficient just going for the small. Because the large, you spend a lot of money, you get a lot of money back, but your net profit isn't really that big than running like multiple smalls.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the only thing, is that the efficiency of it, just running the smalls is better, but buying the amount for a large or medium just to put to those smalls. That's at least for the Delta Train, because it's like only 100 more to put in a medium, but it requires nearly 500 more items.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. But yeah, that is the Reddit thread. Not Reddit. Reddit thread featuring the handy dandy guide, one-page guide.
What's your take on people doing all the work for you? Is it a time saving thing, or is it a take you out of the immersion of the game, or does it?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, Jade, you were talking we were talking, I think, last week about having the signs where it said like, all spray painted in these locations and says, buy here, sell here. It's like you get this giant painted sign saying this is where you need to go. And it was kind of ridiculous.
I think we have to save that conversation for after the show.
No. But here you have somebody like taking away a portion of the game. Like you're literally, it's just point and click. You
And
know,
as I
just
said, I
Wait,
think we have to save.
how?
I think we have to save that one for after
it
the
says
show
shoot
because
clamps.
we do
Like
have
this is
quite
what
a
you have to
bit,
do.
quite
You
a
have to
bit
do
more
this
to
to do
get
the
through.
mission.
So let's table that for after the
I
show.
I think that would have been a great conversation, but I guess we
We do
started
have a
late,
lot to get
so
through. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So then we got the patch notes. Live release patch note to give you the similar information as the Comlink patch note. So yeah, nothing new there. We covered that basically. Just want to let people know that it's there.
I
Then
mean,
we have
people
the
can
hot
read
fix.
patch notes.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
And then you have the hot fixes that came out the same day, I guess. No, yeah, this the hot fix that came out the same day. They made some supplier to die adjustment. Oh yeah, the tin and copper. Everyone's complaining about the copper increase. Copper was increased by 2,900%. Corundum was increased by 2,900%. So, using Hotfix Central channel, and then they did another one 3 days ago. Hotfix working with the transit, their ASOP terminal. Location personal hangar. Actor player ungracefully exit while in the hangar. The hangar stows. It does not unstow upon recovery. Top loading elevators. Ignore entities larger than the bounds of the FE shaft from being cleaned up. And multiple DGS crashes and fixes. So yes.
I'm somebody that everybody's gonna hate because I stockpiled thousands of copper and corundum before they raised the price.
So you're the issue.
Yeah, I like making money, okay?
Uh-huh. So yeah, we have that. And then we have oh yeah, Pulsar Wipe confirmed for 4.02. This was a post by Nico asking about the Pulsar Wipe, answering about the Pulsar Wipe. I mean, people seem to forget that this is a testing environment. This game is not live. This is not 1.0. So yes, there will be wiped. But they responded, we fixed contested zone key card, looted weapons, and salvaged looted ship components in 4.02, meaning they will now be saved in the long-term persistent moving forward. However, transitioning from 4.02 to from 4.01 to 4.02, these items were lost since they weren't flagged with the fix yet, so that's why they weren't saved. I understand this is it's not ideal, but at least it's resolved for future updates so you can farm to your heart's content once 4.02 drop. As for ships, they should persist from 4.01 to 4.02 and carry over to the new update, so you won't lose your exclusive hangar ships. Any thoughts?
Well, I mean, it was just a mistake. A lot of us expected this to happen, especially for those who tested in 4.0 when it was in the PTU, who tested the contested zones, because every patch, those cards were getting deleted. So we knew that this was going to happen, knowing that we can now stockpile them across across patches now is a little bit nicer. It means that we're not on a time crunch to get through contested zones and get an executive hangar ship. But I mean, it was something expected, especially those who did contested zones early on.
And you didn't want anybody? I'm joking. But I hope people put the issue council report in it for at least. But yeah, hopefully. But at least it should be fixed now. But like I said, this is it's called live server, but it's actually called a live testing service. So it's still testing. This is 4.02, not 1.0. So things will change, and they have stuff to deal with. I think we have one more for 4.02. Oh yeah, the known issues. They cover that in several other places, but it keeps it all in one place. And there's quite a few known issues. I can't really compare it to previous patches, but these seem like a lot. But y'all, did it seem like a lot to y'all, or it seems normal now? Yes, no, maybe.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I haven't been
Couldn't
in the
tell me,
game in so
okay.
long. So.
All right. Let's take a mental break before we get to our next topic, because we're getting on to 4.02. So let's do this. Waiting for it to start. I click the button. It says it's counting down, but I don't. There they go. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for supporting Slow Citizens. We appreciate all y'all. Thank you for becoming a subscriber, a follower, and just hitting notifications and knowing when we go live and tuning in. We appreciate all y'all. Thank you all for chatting in chat. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget that you have Quantum Vegas 2955. We covered more of that at the end of the show, but looking forward to seeing y'all there. We do have a show coming up on Sunday regarding trying to find a title. I can't remember the title. It is Sandbox versus the Music Park. It's Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. That'll be 11 p.m. UTC because there's a time change on Sunday. So yeah, check this out then. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Thank y'all for participating and supporting us. Thank you. And we should be back. Welcome back. Hope y'all enjoy the commercial. Alright, so up next we have Jump Point, now available. Jump Point. I haven't seen, it's been a while since I've seen the latest Jump Point. I used to enjoy this when I was a subscriber. Yes, has anyone had a chance to check out the Jump Point for this week? Oh, hold on, this mine. Let me just read what it says first. The first issue of 2025 looks into the new misfortune, catches up on Save Stanton, and the details of the recent betrayal of the people of Pyro, and investigates arguably the best love fight in the verse, the Anvil Hornet. I don't know about the best love fight ever. Oh, okay. Into becoming a subscriber, click learn more at the pledge store now. So yeah, Jump Point. Missed content. Anyone check that out yet?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, hopefully
No, for me.
Hopefully they'll have some like concept art for the Fortune. I can't really, how they shift it from the Prospector to the Fortune. I may have to check that out later when I become a subscriber again. Alright, but yeah, the Jump Point is now available. Up next we have Cyber Promotions, yes. I didn't forget something, but yeah. Subscriber Promotion. In-game flair. We have the, you can see the picture right there. They got a t-shirt and a helmet. But the big winner t-shirt, big money here, I guess. Instead of big money here, you got the big winner here. Stylized neon green X and the phrase "big winner" on the back of the shirt. This is for current Centurion level subscribers. We'll get this part of the subscription. The hazardous cargo chair. Oh, the chair is part of it too. Okay. But yeah, that has a note for me. GoMap, thank you for the subscription for 51 months. Thank you, GoMap. Appreciate it. But
I
yeah.
subscribed this month and I'm disappointed. Extremely. I thought I was gonna get a Star Kitten paint for my post.
Oh.
Instead, I get a shirt with a big green X.
You don't like
Yeah.
your original Xbox shirt?
No.
With the
You
big
don't like having
cheeseburger?
you don't like having a target on your chest?
That chair
No.
It's
has
an Xbox
explosive
shirt.
materials on it. It's literally like a fuel canister.
Yeah.
Oh
Blows
no,
up
yeah,
under
that's
your
the small
butt.
Delta Train box.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's for Imperator and Centurion level. Above.
You can put it on your Drake ship, Jade.
Yeah, right. Imperator levels above the Centurion level get that a part of the subscription. Yeah, this would go great on my Drake and Cloud. I'm guessing. But then they have gear up with the Headhunters for the Stellar Fraternity Twist, include the Lucky Break Deadhead helmet, deep base undersuit, and full Carniflex armor. This is available for all subscribers in the subscriber store. And then you got the pretty hard pack that's combining everything, I'm guessing. Yep, all of them get that on the subscriber store. And I don't know what anyone who's Jade, if you're a member now that's subscribing now, can you tell me what the price is for the whole pack, please?
Sure. Let me go take a look.
While you're looking at it
Wait.
out.
So the actual armor is the one that you have to buy extra, even over.
Yes. Yes,
And this is
the T-shirt is the $10 level.
a
The
$10 T-shirt.
the T-shirt and cargo chair are the $20 level, and
then the
then
armor you got to buy, and then the everything, the pack you have to buy. But yeah.
Oh.
yeah, and then, exactly so the Headhunter's armor is $11.50. The chair is $4, and the T-shirt is $2. Should have been
$2
one.
for a T-shirt. Okay.
No,
What's the
Well,
Party Hard
it's-
pack?
T-shirt shouldn't even exist.
It
Like,
shouldn't even exist. Like, it should be.
God,
To me, that T-shirt is the equivalent of the damn handlebar.
no, just
No,
I don't want it in my hanger.
Is the chair.
like the subscriber system is just so bad now. I mean, like it's supposed to pay for content. Now we're not even getting 2 shows a week anymore. We're getting 1.
Does that say?
You know, the
Big
only
Winner or-
time that they're committed to making 2 shows a week
Yeah,
is if they're going to sell something that
But
week.
instead
that
of
say
having
Yeah.
2 shows a week, they're sending their developers out to the bar citizens in the world tour now. That's where the money is going.
I'm confused. Does that say big?
So
Wiener
we're
or
paying
Big
for their
Winner?
Big winner.
vacations.
Okay, just
No,
check
they're working. They're working. What was that?
Wiener?
because if it was Big Wiener, I'd be content.
Oh my goodness.
I did find a use for that T-shirt because I have another shirt that I picked up in Pyro that has a big O on it. So like it would be
like
cool
tic-tac-toe.
and cute. Well, or XO, right? Hugs and kisses, right? Like,
Okay.
Yo yo.
I mean, like it would be kind of cute to have like somebody in one and somebody in the other. I don't know. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
figure it. I'm trying to make lemonade out of lemon. So,
Would you want to be the X or
Jay,
the O?
these
Jay?
lemons are
Would you want to be
rotten.
the X
I'm
or the O?
definitely the O.
Definitely the O. Okay.
That shirt actually looks cool if you've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Jade loves hugs.
Jade.
That's why she likes the O.
Yeah.
Jade,
But
really
the Centurion.
quickly. Oh,
Go ahead.
go
Bo.
ahead.
Okay. Centurion subscribers can buy the Temple Storm for 12 bucks insurance, and the Purge subscribers can get the Temple Storm series with 24 months of insurance. So, you want to into either of those, check those out.
Did you
I
have-
mean, I was tempted to getting a Storm way back then, but no.
It'd be cooler
did
if
you-
tanks kind of worked.
Yeah. Do you have something to say about it?
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, that armor set, is that a medium set?
Let me take a look.
I think it comes in small, medium, and large.
You know,
And husky.
I
can't
I
tell
would
by
say
looking
that
at
it's probably a medium because all their large armor is like super oversized.
Yeah, it's not, definitely
But
not
I don't
large.
know. Yeah,
Definitely
I
not
don't.
large.
I don't know. It's yeah.
I mean, whatever the Carniflex armor is, you can look up another type and compare it,
Yeah,
because it's
I'll
just
just
another
look at Carniflex.
Carniflex.
There isn't a Carniflex.
I thought there was. I've seen it before. I heard of it
I think you're
before.
thinking of Artemix.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, right. But that is the March 2025 subscriber promotion. Better luck next time in April, Jade. April Fool's next year.
I
Mine
Hey,
too.
speaking of being April Fool, fool me once, no, fool me twice. Shame on me. So I'm not doing a subscription for next month. Nope.
At least,
What's
I'll
at
the
do
least,
it when
thing?
when I see it in the game. I will buy it then.
at least wait until it comes out, 'cause you still have a leeway before they stop adding it to your account. I want to see what it is.
Yeah.
So it's in March 10th, basically. So
Yeah.
maybe like April, whatever. You find out what it is in April, and then you have a few days before you can subscribe before they don't add it to your hanger. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Oh, right.
also, I think that Party Hard pack comes with a Luminali, or a, was it Stella Fortuna Gemini weapon set?
How much is the pack? Good. I don't think I heard that.
Because I didn't
Much.
say. I'll take a look.
Yo said the helmet is medium.
So the Party Hard pack is $24.85.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. All right, thank you for
Does
that.
it say what?
All right, so
What's
up
that?
next we have
Does
I
it say
think
if
we
those
have.
weapons are included?
So here's what you get in it. You get a hazardous cargo chair, a C-54 Luckbringer SMG, Carniflex armor Lucky Break pants, 2954 Lux Favor tankard, LH-86 Luckbringer pistol, Carniflex armor Lucky Break jacket, 2954 Tempt Fate tankard, Big Winter t-shirt, Dead Head helmet Lucky Break, and Deep Space undersuit Lucky Break.
Oh, and the
So
armor is
everything that's
light, but
pictured there.
the helmet is medium. Okay, thank you for that, Yo-Yo Mag.
Yeah, everything that's pictured there, except you only get one chair, not two.
All right, so
Thank
moving
you.
on, we have component powers and signatures. Your ship owner's guide just came out earlier this week. Mostly since the introduction of continuous development of the resource network, Citizen allows engineers to control power distribution to individual ship component from their vehicle energy pool. This feature will be refined and fine-tuned in future updates and will play an increasingly significant role. Then they have component properties. This is basically like a fact or a guide to components, basically. I think this is a well due because I mean, one of the questions people have a lot of is about components and stuff like that. They talk about type, class, grade, and size, and they also talk about the health, durability, weight, and power consumption. Yeah, they talk about type and all that good stuff, and the different type categories that you have there: battery, cooler, fuel tank, gravity generator, jump drive, life support, power plant, quantum drive, quantum fuel tank, radar, ship shield emitter, shield generator, ship, and thrusters and engines. So yeah, check that out. I think this is handy. I might have to bookmark this for later because it's yeah, as confusing as Star Citizen can be, stuff like this makes it easier. What do y'all think?
It'll be great if it doesn't change.
That is
It'd
the
be great if
issue.
it
I
was
mean,
actually updated.
or yeah, you beat me to it. I was gonna say if it changed, then hopefully the page will be updated. But
No, I mean if
that
it was updated now, like half the stuff just says planned for future release. So it really
Yeah.
it's not very useful.
So gravity generators, like you have it on like the 400i and some bigger ships, but there are plenty of like other multi-crew ships that I don't think they have gravity generators,
They do.
right?
Any ship that you have like an interior that you can walk around in has a gravity generator.
The MSR has a generator.
Yep.
yeah, because
Where's
how
that?
how else will you stay on the ground if it didn't have a generator?
You get maglev boots and bunny slippers. Bunny
Not
slippers are like the
not when I'm running around without an armor on in my MSR.
Well, then you need to have your bunny slipper upgrades for your combat armor.
if it's the bunny outfit suit from that Christmas movie, then it you should be good
But yeah,
because it creates
like
static
Jade
electricity and it keeps you on the ground.
most ships, unless it's a single seater without the interior, like a Intrepid has the interior, the 315P has the interior, those type of gravity generators. The F8 and the Hornet won't have gravity generators. That makes sense.
I
What
just
did
know
they
they
talk
like the
about?
physicalized stuff, and I just don't want them to do that.
I also
One-
want to point out something. I checked this when they first put it out, and it seems like they made a mistake on that initial release for the sizes. They listed a size 5 component, saying like size 5 plus for Polaris and all that, but they fixed it saying the capital ships, pretty much all capital ships, will have size 4s at least.
Yeah, I think they made a mistake. I think they're confusing it. They have 5 sizes, but they started from 0 instead of 1.
Yeah.
Did you say capital ships?
Yeah, but you
should
see
talk
it on
about
the screen
capital
right
ships.
now. Size
We
4 is
should.
even bigger capital ships. Size 3 is large multi-crew ships. Yes, you're right. I do remember because when it first came out, it said size 3 had Yeah. So yeah, size 3 is like Hercules C2. I believe a size 3 is also like a Phoenix. I'm not a Phoenix. Constellation also. But yeah, then the size 4 is a capital ship. Like a Bengal and a Polaris are both size 4.
And an 890 jump.
890 jump. I wonder what they consider the retribution.
That's going to be the only one with a size 5 component.
Hmm. All right, but yeah, that is the component power signature. No, I guess you can just call it a fact. But yeah, owner's guide. All right, so now something
Yeah.
for a little bit of fun. I hope that. Let me unmute. No, I don't need to unmute. But this came out a few days ago. Signal Muko pointed this out to me. To us on Discord. AMD used Star Citizen in their GPU reveal. It should be coming up. Because I believe I had the time. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me just. I'm gonna unmute. Reload, and you can listen.
Stability. Now it's time to turn our attention to gaming performance. To seamlessly bring great performance to more games, we have a number of technologies that enable gamers to get higher frame rates, smoother gameplay, and a richer experience at any resolution. While FSR is an incredible in-game solution that delivers the best experiences, we know that there are thousands of other games out there where gamers want more performance. And this is where HyperRX comes in. HyperRX automatically enables a suite of performance boosting and latency reducing technologies. It works through the adrenaline driver and does not require deep integration into the game engine. Therefore, it is our most widely used AMD software feature, available for more than 1,000 games. This year, we are adding new features for more performance and to improve image quality, with reduced ghosting and improved fine feature handling to make HyperRX even better. In some of the most demanding games at 4K, AMD HyperRX can deliver over 100 frames per second at 4K max settings. In Star Citizens, gamers can experience up to 2.9 times better frame rates. Similarly, in Kingdom Come...
Yeah, so that was like 3 seconds of Star Citizen. I should have shortened that. But yeah, they featured Star Citizen in the AMD presentation for the 9070 and for the 9000 series introduction. So what do y'all think?
Does this mean we're getting another, what was it, Mustang Omega?
I'm glad you asked that because right here, this is part of the Forbes magazine article, and I looked at it and I saw it and I went, wait, is that the Mustang? Then I saw the Star Citizen logo at the bottom left. I'm like, oh, that is the Mustang Omega. And then I didn't notice until later that it had Star Citizen under the 2.9X on the far right. So yeah, I don't know if they're having another promotion. I haven't heard anything about it, but I'm hoping. Any other thoughts?
I mean, if they're looking for people that can afford overpriced GPUs, they're picking the right.
You're not wrong.
That's a whole thing we should not get into right now.
You are not wrong, Togi.
I'm not disagreeing with you. We just should not get into it right now. But yeah, and then we have a Reddit thread featuring the shortened version, basically. I don't loop. So yeah, was anyone surprised to see this in the AMD presentation?
I wonder if Star Citizen had to pay for it.
See, I'm not sure about that because a long time ago they had a promotion back in 2014. So I don't know if that's a continuation or yeah, we don't know.
I'm gonna answer Yo-Yo Meg's question. I don't think we're niche anymore. I really don't. I know, like, there have been a lot of people who've come into the game that had, like me, never heard of Chris Roberts or Wing Commander or anything. So I think we're now out of that niche, initial backer thing. I think a lot of those big streamers, when they started playing the game, exposed a lot of people to it. And with, Squadron 42 on the horizon next year, I think we're just going to see more of this going forward.
On the horizon next year, hopefully.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, so, yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised because they've done it before. I think I don't think I think only Nvidia is the only one who hasn't done it yet, as far as I can remember. Maybe I'm mistaken. But they did it for Intel, AMD. Who else? I'm missing
I mean,
someone.
Qualcomm hasn't.
Okay. But yeah, so I'm hoping that we get another AMD Mustang promotion. But
Apple hasn't done anything.
Not,
Apple hasn't done
yeah,
anything.
but
Yeah, okay.
yeah, it's true.
Samsung hasn't done anything. No, wait. Samsung. Wait, what is? Oh, Saber Raven. That was Intel. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right. So up next we have. Oh yes. So server maintenance without worry about notification. This person asking about I mean, whenever there's the emergency maintenance, they want to be notified when it comes up. They don't want it to come into the global chat because a lot of people close global chat. They're hoping for like something to pop up in the middle of the screen like they do in most other MMOs. But Nico said we are working on improved the in-game notification system to better alert you about events like upcoming maintenance. Developing and implementing these features take time, but it's on the radar. Same goes for Spectrum, where we aim to enhance clarity as well. So, yes, we really get annoyed by that. I understand. But yeah, most MMOs have it pop up in the middle of the screen. Hopefully, we can get that. Has that ever annoyed anyone in Star Citizen? No? Okay. Alright. Up next we have the Star Citizen monthly report for February 2025. I know we started late, so we're running late, but hopefully people could bear with me. But yeah, anyone thoughts on the monthly report this month?
Yes. It had a lot of good stuff, really cool stuff. I'm
Name
just
one.
pissed about one thing. The fact that this is the second month in a row. I understand it's early, but it's the second month in a row that we have not heard from the ship team. We have not seen ship art updates.
What?
To be fair, we haven't seen anything on Planetary Tech either.
That's that too.
We
Yeah.
just got the thing today about ships.
No, I'm talking about like ships they're currently working on. That was the concept team from today of ships they're working on in the future and possible concepted ships. I'm talking about ships like the Paladin, the Ironclad, the Perseus, the Apollo, the Starlancer TAC, all the ships that we know that they've worked on and are like in Gray Box or probably in Lot Zero by now. All of those ships, we have not heard about their progress.
Marzipan, thank you for the subscription. You subscribed for 41 months. Appreciate you. Thank you, Marzipan. It could be that they're saving that stuff for when they have information to give. Otherwise, there would just be a lot of there's no current information about this ship at the moment. So yeah. Or
But
they could be saving it for Star Citizen Live or ISC.
That's true, but I mean, I do remember this time last year we were getting constant updates, even the small ones on the Zeus.
Yep, I understand. Maybe we'll have better luck next time though. But yeah, and
Yep.
has anyone had anything to say about somebody that worked actually inside the monthly report?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff under core gameplay. Yeah, I'd encourage everybody to read the monthly report for that, if nothing else.
Name one thing that stuck out to you from core gameplay.
Progress? Yeah, here's a line. Progress was made on base building, with the devs identifying and fixing various bugs, particularly in the client server flow. Validation of buildings placed on land claims began, and localization strings were implemented. So that last part is big to me because, like, if you're already, doing localization for this feature, it's pretty far along.
I mean, is localization string the same thing as localizing for a language, or am I mistaken?
Oh, you know what a string is? It's yeah.
For people who may not know, Jade.
Right. So a string can hold characters, right? And so localization strings would be exactly that for like different languages. Like a string that, this says door, right? That string is for door, and what comes back for that string is localized by language. So, door in French, door in Spanish, door in English, and so on.
You want Klingon?
No, but that's a different IP. So maybe Banu. Speaking of which,
Banu, doing Dion. Yeah, okay.
yeah. I mean, you're gonna be getting some Banu a lot sooner than a lot of people thought.
Oh yeah, I did want to point out something that was in core gameplay. Minor misfires for rapid fire FPS weapons, which means weapon wear and tear is getting a lot closer.
I would see that.
But yeah, it's a very good monthly report. It's very dense as far as like the core gameplay. So if you usually skip monthly reports, don't skip this one. Go ahead and read it.
There's also some flight model stuff.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks for that. Up next we have Assistant Alpha 4.1 NDA Evocati. So people can talk about this if you're Evocati, you just can't stream it or make or copy or sounds and stuff like that, but you can still talk about what's inside of it. But yeah, Togi, Jade, y'all taking part of the 4.1 yet?
But
yes.
I'm not Evo.
Oh, you're not Evo. Okay.
Not yet. You're not. Not with that attitude. No, I'm joking.
Okay. But Jade, how's it going?
It's going well. Now, granted, I was only in once, and that was last night. But I flew to a really, really cool new location near Yella, and I don't want to give too much away, even though I could. I want people to be able to experience some of this for the first time themselves. But let's just say that the Banu are in Stanton.
Okay.
Or at least a Banu is in Stanton.
Okay.
What you could do is make a Reddit map and then put that and make that into a PDF and then just give the entire thing away.
No,
Yes,
I mean, if I wanted to, I could describe in intricate detail everything I saw, but it's really cool. It's a space station that like a Banu took over, I guess, or bought or something, and then you go there and he greets you in Banu and in UE standard
Hashtag
English.
Spoilers, Yo-Yo.
Yeah, Yo-Yo in Vegas like spoilers.
Hey, see, that's why I didn't do it. So I'm gonna stop now.
You just did it.
Oh no, there's way more. There's way more
Griffin?
cool stuff I didn't say.
Griffin,
Ooh, I did want to say something.
Wait.
Oh.
Griffin, when you go over this video, make sure you put spoilers underneath it so people know when to mute and unmute. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Giant over the screen.
I didn't even mention the hologram.
You just did.
There's a hologram.
Go ahead, vote.
So I was going to say I'm not Evocati, but I did manage to talk to some people who were. There are some things from Pyro that got brought over to Stanton. Be ready for the timers on those. It is so much more than in Pyro.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that is the 4.1. Jade, I'm not gonna ask you to give me a timeline. I'll wait till next week.
No, we have to keep the tradition going.
Hey, I try to give you now, but you want to go ahead.
I do 3 weeks.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking 5. Mid-April.
By the end of April, just like I said last time, by the end of March. By the end of March.
Okay.
Yeah, I meant to say March. By March 31st, yes, this will be live for everybody.
That's what I mean. It has to be. I mean, again, if they're doing monthly content releases, then the next patch is going to be at the end of the
Exactly.
month.
Yep, exactly.
All right, we'll
You gotta
see.
say it like 2 weeks.
Oh
2
God, I don't know how many
Yeah,
people will get.
yeah,
I get
2
that
weeks.
reference.
2 weeks.
I get that reference. I don't know who else will get that reference.
Riff fastcart gets it. Riff.
All right, so up next we have this one is from Spectrum. I'm sorry, Reddit. Okay, yeah, the voted guy is going to crap his pants. Because if I expand it, it says not ready for testing feedback. This is from the patch note that we just saw. Not ready for testing or feedback. There are vote weapons, so not ready for testing or feedback. And if I go back and scroll down, oops. The vote quantum float boat said, wonder if he might what he might focus on next. Someone did thought it's down at the plant wall thing. Zach from CIG said, from what I can gather in my Spectrum DMs, it'll be the Storm Wall. So I don't know if they're joking about that, but yeah, you never know when it comes to CIG. But yeah, he doesn't seem too upset about it. But some people are. Some people like that boat weapon.
Yeah, I know the person that they're referring to. If you go to any of the previous build notes, there was a guy named what is it? It starts with a K. I was thinking of it earlier.
All right. So up next we have. Oh, here we go. Yeah, saving it for last. Item 4.1, first look at item recovery. We're running late because we started late, so I don't want to go over this whole thing. But
Hope
who wants to
someone
give
hold on to Togi.
who wants to give a quick summary, if they can?
Togi.
I can do it in 5 words. CIG is ruining the game.
Okay,
I'll
give me 10 words.
Yeah, I'll do it in a little bit more words. CIG is going to initially break the game and then try and fix it. How long it takes to fix it, we don't know. But they are going to break the game with this Tier 0 implementation.
So I guess
No,
I'll
this
take it,
isn't like
but-
short term. Like this is if they go through with this is a permanent ruining of any loot economy we could have possibly had. This is the smoothest of smooth brain ideas.
And why do you say that?
Because again, like why? What happened to this being an immersive sim?
Okay,
Oh,
so
that part is gone, Togi. That ship sailed a couple
Why
years
can
ago.
I go to a kiosk that can print every equipable item in the game?
Okay, so I have a response to that.
What happened to loss?
I have a response to that, but I'm going to wait for other people to get their thoughts in first. So yeah, any other thoughts? Basically,
Well,
I mean, basically, a quick summary is that for now, tier 0 of item recovery, because a lot of people wanted to have item recovery, to put in this implementation where if you die, anything that's not in your pocket or your cargo or your cargo will stay on you and respawn. But this is, like I said, tier 0. What were we gonna say?
So I was just going to say, again, it's much like ship insurance, especially for tier 1 and 2. We don't know how that's going to be implemented. So it could be that even if it is registered, it takes such and such amount of time equal to the amount of time that you crafted an item. And probably similarly, if you craft a tier 3 chest rig or gun, you don't get that one back. You just get, if that one's insured, you just get a base version of that gun back and the materials equivalent to the cost of it being a tier 3.
Okay.
So this is a
go ahead.
it probably will be balanced. Again, don't know how it will be, but I think tier 0 is a huge overcorrection. I don't agree with how they're doing tier 0, but I kind of need to wait and see for tier 1 and 2 to see how those are implemented.
Yeah, I agree. Waiting to see. But this is
And welcome, Go
that
Map.
was
For now,
this
though,
is,
I like to do medical beacons, and there's not really a reason for people to do them to send out a beacon anymore. Because the
yeah.
number one reason, when I've done over 500 medical rescues, and the number one reason people would do it was because they didn't want to lose their gear. So they've completely, at least near term, um, basically, you know, killed the medical profession in the game.
Medical and piracy. Like you cannot take any
that's
of
the
the cool
feeling.
gear.
Yeah, that's the feeling. But Zylo
Hey, Go Map.
responded, that the all get that this all gear just describe as stuff, and Zylo responded, this is all gear. There's specific note for any pledge obtained items in the T1 section. Pledge items are auto-registered and will never lose their registration status. They can always be claimed back even if they were not manually registered. And there's another dev post from Zylo again. Item recovery has been one of the most frequently requested features. We want to start rolling out improvements here sooner rather than later, instead of creating a temporary system that would eventually need replacing. We've structured the intended full design into tiers, allowing us to introduce aspects earlier rather than waiting for the entire crafting and insurance and system to be completed. Each tier 0 to tier 2, is a step that ladders up to the full robust system that the team is building. So this is not the end all or be all. This is not the final version.
I think this is something that the PvE people wanted to counter PvP in Counter. So people who don't want to get, because think about it, you get a PvP encounter and you lose your shit, and then you like, oh, screw this game, but now you can just like respawn, you get all your stuff.
Yeah,
this is
for
a
me it
bunch of
seems like
short-sighted nonsense.
Well, for me, it seemed like the PvE card is way too happy and the PvP card is way too mad. But
It's not
It's
you know,
not even PvP
short-sighted.
versus PvE in this. I mean, I do
Yeah.
both PvP and PvE, and I don't like this change for multiple reasons. It starts with immersion, and it goes all the way down to why do certain things in Star Citizen anymore if you have this, right? I feel quite often when they do something like this, we don't see the long-term picture of what they're going to do,
exactly.
right?
We don't know what the final product will look like. Yeah.
But for now, this is pretty crappy.
I see Go
But
Mab's
it's
here,
temporary.
and I want to make sure is able to jump in.
Who?
Go Mab, he's here.
Oh, Go Map. Hey.
Hey, I did want to comment on this particular topic. I've seen a lot of people get really bent out of shape over this. And it's like, I don't know if we're not taking into considerations like the problems that they're trying to solve, right? There's actually multiple problems here, right? One, you got things that people have purchased in shop with real money, right? So you can't lose that. They can't go away. Like you can't have that stolen.
If they
hold
wanted
on,
a button,
hold on. Let
them
finish. Right. So you can't lose that. Right. You can't take that away from somebody because some jerkhole decided he want to go shoot him up. Right. Yeah. I bought this. This is mine. I keep it forever. Piss off. Secondly, if there was a way to just go back and go to a kiosk or a craft or get it back, then that opens up the duplication you're going to be using. Now, they can do things to make it expensive, to make it take longer, which I think is, if I read it correctly, that's what they're going to do. Now, when people are saying it's going to destroy medical gameplay, it's going to change it, but the vast majority of medical gameplay coming in the future as this game expands is not going to revolve around saving my gear. It's going to revolve around, holy crap, I'm 3-4 systems away, and if I spawn back in Stanton, it's going to take me a week to get to back where I'm at. Somebody please help.
Yeah, but that's not going to be the majority of players.
That's also just not going to happen.
And the majority of players want their stuff back.
And if they're
Yeah,
not going to even
people
let
want
you
their
lose
people
gear,
want their stuff back. Yeah, I
but
mean,
Go
but
Mob, if they won't even let you lose gear, they're not going to punish you anymore. There's going to be no punishment. They're just going to put kid gloves on. The
it's
next thing
called
that's going to go,
time.
Let's look
it
at
doesn't
let's
matter. They're
he's
just going to respawn you at the nearest place with your ship.
look at every
This
change
is the
they've made in
start.
the last
Man,
couple
wait.
years. The whole spawning in your hangar when you log in, like all of this stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
it saves time, Go Map. But you know what else it does? It totally nullifies why they designed the game the way it was designed. Why do you
Yeah,
have
but-
halves if you spawn in your hangar? Why do you,
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm
But
saying?
I-
Like
I-
all
Death
these
of a-
things that we
Death
were
of a
sold,
Spaceman,
like
hold
long
on.
travel distances
at
and
these
time.
stations
Death of a
are
Spaceman
temporary.
fixes that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
the-
it doesn't.
let-
Because
let me
Death of a
jump in. Let me
Spaceman is
jump in. Let me
gonna
jump
get,
in.
We keep counting
wait,
on
wait.
future things to fix
Gang,
things
let me
that
jump
and they're
weren't
in.
gonna
broken in the
take
first place.
Death of a
Let me jump
Spaceman
in.
is
So,
gonna
hold on.
go.
So this is like I just want to repeat. This is tier 0. We still have tier 1
Yeah.
and tier 2 to go. We don't
Where
know
it will
what
get
we don't know
worse.
what those we don't know that. We don't know that.
Star Citizen just gets worse. It's been
I-
getting
I
worse for the
also-
last
Well,
4
when
years.
mining came out with tier 0, we had no idea what it was going to look like when it came to completion. People seem to love mining.
I wish they'd have made
Sound-
more things like mining.
So I think we should just wait and
It didn't
and-
get
and
worse,
see-
but it
see
didn't
what-
really
what
get
tier
better.
tier 2 looks like.
I
I
think
will
that
look. I will slam CIG and say, hey, I think that X is a bad idea when they put out something that I think is a bad idea. This one, it's just kind of like, yes, tier 0 is a little hell. All it is going back to where we were before 3.15.
Exactly. No, but it's
Yes.
not. It's going back where we didn't have inventory at all, and you carried around stuff an infinite amount
Yeah,
of stuff
so
all the time.
we're
So we're going
as
backwards,
they're trying
which
to
is what I
find,
said.
as they're trying
The
to
game
find
is
balance,
getting worse.
the pendulum will swing back and forth until they find
No,
equilibrium.
dude, it's not. The next thing that's going to go, they're just going to put kid gloves
I have to agree
on.
with Gomap, but none of us really knows. Only CIG knows because they know what tier 1, tier 2.
they've said
But
that they've said that they are going to have like
because I want to get to our oops, I didn't mean for that to start, but I want to get to our community content now because they're explaining basically the conversation we had. I think they've done it a way better job than, at least for me, that I can describe it. This is 7 minutes long. This is from Dig.32. It's called Star Citizen Item Recovery is coming, but there is a catch. And yes, so let's give Dig that a try to give his take, and then we'll come back to it.
Hey, you. Good evening and morning to you. It's Wednesday, March 5th, and Star Citizen has released some news. After many years and many requests about lost store-bought items and subscriber gear, CIG is gearing up to implement an item recovery system beginning with Tier 0 and Patch 4.1. You might remember that CIG had pretty much done away with doing Tier 0 anything because it meant building a temporary system that they'd eventually have to tear down and redo the work for. In this case, they designed a full system into tiers to prevent the redundant work and get it into players' hands without waiting for crafting and insurance to be completed. So without Burger Magoo, let's have a look-see. Whatever you had equipped at death, you'll automatically respond with. You keep everything that's equipped on your body, armor, guns, tools, med pens, etc. Items inside, stored in backpack and armor inventory, remain on your corpse and available to be looted. The equipped items will be visible on your corpse, but not interactable in Tier 0. This prevents item duplication. The exceptions are consumables like med pens and magazines, while it is technically duplication since you'll spawn with them too, but they're not concerned with that during Tier 0. Your inventory items, like things in your backpack, and even though they didn't say specifically, I'm assuming items inside your armor can be looted by you or other players. When you die, weapons in your hand will stow to your holster and respawn with you and cannot be looted by anybody. And maybe that explains why we haven't been able to holster 2 weapons on our backpack and pick up a 3rd weapon. That was always kind of weird. So if somebody comes across your body in Tier 0, the only thing they can loot is things you stored in your bag or your armor. The example they gave was while exploring, you loot a rifle and store it in your backpack. If you die, that rifle will remain on your corpse in your bag, available for others to loot or for you to revisit your corpse and retrieve. However, the original rifle you had equipped to your character in your hand or holstered at the time of death will be secured and respawn with you. All this applies whether you respawn in a ship, med bed, station, or landing zone. In the short term, this means no need to bring extra armor and weapons with you. You can wear and use all the things purchased with real money or awarded as a subscriber without the usual gear fear that usually sways you to keep the good stuff locked up tight like a Fabergé egg. One last thing, if you die in a landing zone, you'll respawn with your equipped gear and your inventory items. That'll keep you from losing all your stuff from accidental deaths. I'm sure this will also lead to teleporting closer to the TDDs to sell your commodities or shopping centers during Tier 0. Alright, so if not being able to loot folks' holstered weapons has you hopping mad for some reason, have no fear, Happy Gilmore. Tier 1 and 2 are already in active development, and they'll let folks pry your weapons from your cold over-lotioned hand. Tier 1 will introduce the ability to register your equipped gear and ships at kiosks and ASOP terminals. This will allow them to be reclaimed for a fee at specific kiosks or freight elevators. Pledge items from the store are always auto-registered and never lose their registration status, so no need to claim them. Ships, along with their loadouts, decorations, and locker contents, can also be registered. Once registered, they can be reclaimed in the same state they were registered at for a fee. This is great news all around, but especially if you take the time to decorate your ship, load up the weapons racks, and do your best to just live in it. So the question becomes, is there a distance limit for this? Will we need to stop at the nearest station everywhere we go, or can we set it and forget about it? If you loot an item, you can make good use of it till the original owner reclaims it or marks it as stolen. Once they do, a dead man switch is activated, which will brick it after a period of time. At that point, you can't use it, but you can still sell the item for credits. You also no longer respawn with everything already equipped on your body. You have to visit a location like the freight elevator to reclaim your registered items. They're developing a quality of life feature to let you auto-equip the previous loadout with the click of a button. That way you don't have to hunt through the inventory trying to remember what was all equipped in, which gun had which optics and other accessories. In the future, that's also how we'll equip our gear stowed in the ship's suit lockers. What might get folks shaking in their moon boots is that the current plan for Tier 1 is removing the ability to backspace out of dangerous situations as a way to retain gear. But I'm not sure how necessary that is, since if you're registered, you don't lose anything except what's in your bag anyway. Cargo is worth an attempted backspace for maybe, but it wasn't listed as something that could be registered. Loadouts, decoration, and locker contents. So if you just found the Toxu Tot and get surrounded by pirates, backspacing won't make a difference. If it's registered in your ship storage, it doesn't really matter which way you die, backspace or a dead rig shotty. If it's unregistered, it's up for grabs anyway. I'm assuming there's more to it that hasn't been mentioned, so we'll have to wait for more information. Moving on to Tier 2, here they introduce a way to restore bricked items for a price. So the dead man switch has been activated, your shiny new looted gun has been bricked, but now you have a way forward to reactivating it. Tier 2 will mean crafting is in place because it'll cost you crafting materials and credits to make it usable and to make it yours. You'll also be able to dismantle the bricked weapon for crafting materials. So crafting and a higher level of piracy will be in play in Tier 2, allowing you to take what you kill for, then legitimize the ownership by restoring what's taken. Restoring will remove any cosmetics though, which is a bit of a bummer, but I guess that prevents you from bypassing part of the crafting element. But maybe there's a way also to pirate blueprints for the cosmetics. Alright, some lasagna for thought here. My understanding is that the full insurance feature won't be in, but Tier 1 item recovery just kind of gives you the top level 3 insurance and warranty. You might remember during CitizenCon, insurance only pays out credits based on wear, so you don't get your ship back with just insurance. Level 1 insurance plus warranty replaces just the chassis. Level 2 and warranty is for chassis and components. And level 3 is chassis, components, and decorations. Doesn't mention storage locker items though. Also, for anybody who needs a reminder, all ships bought on the Pledge store have a permanent warranty plus whatever insurance came with it, aka you'll never lose your store-bought ship once insurance comes into play. This new system also seems to be acting as an early version of ownership, which in the future will allow player-to-player transactions, which is something you could do now, but in the future can be done more securely, legally, or illegally through game-provided systems. You're also going to see a reduction, if not an entire eradication, of swimsuit pilots. Why not carry some gear just in case if you're not going to lose anything anyway? My first thought was, is gear fear never going to be a thing again? Gear fear is somewhat necessary. It's one way to raise the stakes with the prospect of losing something acquired. It's like playing for pink slips. Nobody cares about items you can't lose. The thrill is gone, baby. That said, it'll be almost completely gone in 4.1 with Tier 0, but it'll return somewhat in Tier 1 when you need to start registering things. It'll be nice to start bringing out the subscriber gear. Right now, I keep it warehoused up and occasionally bring it out for videos, but soon getting mollywopped in my glow-in-the-dark fit won't matter. Now, how far all this will carry over once the full insurance feature comes online is a whole nother question. I imagine at that point, they'll be trying another angle at balancing out losing gear, because with crafting, we're going to be exploding with items that we can't sell to players because everybody still has their original things. Anywho, check out this vid before you go ahead and get off the couch. Big shout out to everybody showing support via Patreon, YouTube, and the Boss Supply merch store. Fly dirty citizens. Hey you, good evening and morning to you. It's Wednesday, March 5th, and Star Citizen has released some news after many years and many requests about lost store-bought
Eating, so my bad. So yes, we're back. Thank you for that insightful video. I know I'm pretty sure no one mind changed after watching that video, but I think it makes it clearer for the audience about what to expect now. So yes, I'm gonna be a little more orderly about this. Calling people by name. So Gumab, what do you have to say about this? About Nick Dutch video?
I mean, I want to, hey, they got to do something. Otherwise, nobody's going to wear the gear that they've purchased. I mean, everybody, like, I'm running around in cheap gear that I buy out in game store or stuff that I loot, because there's no way in hell. Like, even if I've gotten gear, subscriber gear that I've had for years, and it never gets worn, and that's, to me, is just an absolute waste. They're going to make some missteps here when they're trying to figure out how to do this. It's going to be a pendulum that swings back and forth. They're going to have to find some level of balance. Like, we cannot sit here and say, "Hey, you got to fix this and fix this." And when every time they try to do something, like, I get it. If you say, "Okay, I don't like that idea," but to accuse them of some chicanery or malicious stuff is just a step too far, right? Like, hey, let's see what happens. Let's give the feedback. When, if they're saying, "Hey, this is temporary," then hey, maybe temper that feedback until some of the more permanent pieces of that they've actually laid out. I mean, I appreciate them saying, "Hey, this part we're doing this, but then we're going to step through it like that." Let's give them real feedback as to doing it. Let's put away the pitchforks for a second. There's enough stuff to pitchfork about right now. This one, I don't think it's going to really impact gameplay too negatively. At least not if they can actually do what they say they're going to do, and that is a question, of course.
Pokey, you have a counter to that?
Well, I mean, I was going to say I've seen a couple of videos on this.
Yeah, I did say Togi.
Oh, he said oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, if they wanted to have a recovery for subscriber items, they literally could have done that years ago. If you can delete an item and attribute an item, you can make a script with a button on the website that deletes and then reattributes the item. They could have done that. If they can make a game, they would have to be incredibly dumb not to be able to do that. This is not necessary for subscriber gear recovery. They could have had that. They just never took the time to do it. Like, that's A. And B, like, there are so many ramifications to this system. Like, why are we going to sit here and waste another couple of years on a system that everybody knows is already bad, instead of just grabbing the pitchforks now, showing up at CIG with our torches and pitchforks like they're Frankenstein, and being like, "Yeah, you can get that monster out of here, and let's get something in here that actually works with the game that you're trying to build."
Hey, here's a question for you, Togi. What would you suggest?
Crafting. It's just crafting.
And that's coming. They haven't put that in yet.
Like if you want your subscriber tier back, you just get a crafting recipe with it. And the crafting recipe is just the base item that subscriber gear is made from, and like a paint can. You want your yellow FS9 back? You put in a crafting machine, an FS9, and yellow paint. Congratulations, you now get it back.
Who bought stuff on the store, and CIG has said that you won't lose anything that you bought with no money.
You don't lose it. You can just make a new one.
That's technically losing
That's
it. So
what tier 2 is.
I think people will call that. Yeah, I don't think people will be happy with that because they're technically losing it, but they can still get it back. But they technically is still losing it. But
isn't that what we're going to have with our ships?
Yeah,
it's the same system.
Yeah, it's
the same
the
system
exact
should
same system.
apply to everything because that makes a logically consistent game, which is what I thought they were trying to build.
All right, so go ahead and vote.
Well, I was going to say, so there is also the issue of the current state of the game. There is a lot of moments where you just die to bullshit with gear equipped, especially some of these players who just die at random. Like, if you're flying around, sometimes a random asteroid that you do not see, and it's not, like, it's just not there visually, but it's there physically, you blow up with gear on, that's it. It's really hard to go back because you can't really risk crashing into the same invisible asteroid. So that one's just kind of gone. I understand why they're doing this. And to Togi's point of just add the button, that's the same issue with the tier 0. The piracy player who took your gear, if they killed you and they took your gear, what happens to the gear that they took? It gets deleted. So then it's like I check my inventory and like half the shit I stole is gone. How does that make a piracy player feel? It's like why do piracy?
Else. They've got to handle the duplication. And I can understand that. There's no perfect solution here. CIG already screwed up by selling gear for real money.
That's okay.
All right, but like there has to be some sort of middle ground that affects the least people possible. Right? If this is the worst thing that you get out of being a pirate, I'll take it. As a pirate, I'll take that. Right? If I see someone's like, oh, it's subscriber gear, I'm not even going to bother taking it. I'll take the rest of the stuff because he's probably going to dead man switch it. But if literally that's everything in the game, I can't take anything without fear of a dead man switch, I'm just not going to bother with piracy. Because at that point, it's no different than buying stuff, but I get none of the benefits of being a lawful player.
I'm not sure the dead man switch will be in play in tier 2, but we'll have to wait for that. But were you done voting?
I'll just rebuttal Togi's point. Even if the dead man switch is activated on any set of armor, they said that you can still sell the armor. You can take anybody's gear still with the tier 1, which we don't know how the claiming system is going to work. We don't know that side of it. We don't know how getting the gear back is going to work. But we do know that if we steal the gear from somebody and they dead man switch it, we can sell that for a profit.
For pennies.
We have to wait and see for that. We don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Face-to-face, how about you?
Yeah, after listening,
you're low. Your volume is low.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Is that better?
Go ahead. Yep.
Oh, sorry about that. All right. So after listening to the video and the explanations, I understand everybody's gripe and everything. Again, my concept of looking at this, and I'll try to be quick, FC, it's still alpha. Again, that's why for me right now, I've taken a step back from the game. I know things are going to change, so my perspective of this going forward, if it helps and fixes the game, as far as like Gomab said, he made a good point. I mean, because I don't run around in my subscriber gear for that exact reason,
Right.
because all it takes is for not just somebody shooting me, but just me tripping out the door, boom, and I'm dead. It's still bugs in the game,
Or falling out the
so
elevator, or falling to the planet.
exactly. So I mean, I get it. I get it. Because if I pay for it, damn it, it's mine. But that's kind of my thing as far as like, I think if the crafting system, um, I get it what Togi trying to say with the crafting system. To me, I look at it as far as when you come to crafting has to have a penalty, and penalty has to has to mean time and money. That's what's going to negate all of that. So I don't think it's going to really impact medical too much, because once people start seeing how much time it takes for something to be made, then you'll start sending out them beacons. Trust and believe me on that.
Yeah. Or how much money it takes.
Exactly. You start seeing your gun start saying, wait a minute, hold up. This takes months to make? Oh, hell no. Let me call somebody up on the phone. Yeah.
And you really think it's going to take months to build
Hell
a gun
yeah.
or an
Trust and
armor?
believe me. They can.
I mean,
It's their
hey,
game.
you know what? Actually,
It's their game.
that would make sense, because I
It's-
did say the only thing that they would do to change the system is to come up with something worse.
Exactly.
That would be worse.
You've got to penalize somebody, right? If
I
you
mean,
like
if they
that
wanted to
gun
come
so
up with a
much,
system that was actually worse than the one they're talking about, making you take months to craft a gun, that would be worse.
Or it could be if it's a
That would
special
kill the
gun that
game even
requires a
quicker.
special. If it had a special attachment on it that was hard to come by, or something unique about it.
Yeah,
that
like
you
you
don't
need
want to
Endeavor in
lose.
order to manufacture it or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you had
Right.
to do some engineering to get it, and it's not something. Yeah, you might get the base model back, or you may be able to craft the base model, but
Exactly.
this is my gun, and I need somebody to come
Exactly.
pick me up. I can't lose it.
And we're not looking at, I apologize real quick. My last thing is that we're not looking at time. We're looking at time as far as once we put all the materials into the machine and the machine starts printing it. We're not looking at time as far as getting the materials for the item as well.
That's true. All right.
See what I'm
Pop
saying?
space.
Really,
Yeah. Pop space.
really quickly. Oh, go
Hold
ahead.
on. No, we're running late. So I want to give out
Yep.
people who haven't had the chance to talk yet the chance to talk yet. You're going Pops.
Yeah, I just kind of want to say, I know there's people that play the game, Jade, Gomab, and so on and so forth, and they have a lot more experience in this and what's going on. Again, I do want to make that point in that Gomab said, and Togi about craft and being respectful. We do need they do need the feedback, because when you think about it, what's going to happen when we get craft org outfits? Will people be allowed to take an org outfit? Do we want, as a community, do we want that in the game, or don't we? So CIG needs that feedback on certain things we may not even have thought about yet. So, and that's kind of my opinion. Give respectful feedback. There's things that they need. I guess that's about it.
Okay. Kusanagi?
Again, the pirate issue aside, I want to go back to the medical gameplay, and I think when they stop putting in degradation of your body as you hit backspace or whatever happens to you, you're losing an eye, and then you permanently lost the eye. Now you have a fake arm. Like, people are going to be like, okay, now I need to take care of my character a little bit better than I have been. And I think once they get that gameplay in there, then you're going to see this huge resurgence of people using the gameplay for that. So I think that's just something not to worry about in that regard. But I think, what Gomab was saying is, like, if you buy something with cash, people expect it kind of to not disappear, and to persist. If I buy a spacesuit with neon stripes, I shouldn't think for like $10 I should think that's going to be there if I crash into a moon, or if I crash into a moon and get despawned someplace else, and someone sees me crashing, and then they find my body and they take it and they finally get there and it's gone. It really sucks. So they have to do something like that. So it's not gonna. Some people aren't gonna like it, but some people are really gonna say, oh, this is something that makes sense. So see what happens with tier 1, tier 2.
And last but not least, well, I'm going after Jade, but go ahead, Jade.
Can you imagine if they created something where people who shoot other people had to wait for something in the future for them to shoot other people? Because that's what you're basically saying. I'm sick of all of the theory crafting about the future. And here we had medical gameplay, right? That people had fun doing in the game that is not going to exist, and we're being told, well, just wait for Death of a Spaceman, as if we haven't been waiting for Death of a Spaceman since 2012, 2014, all right, whenever that was announced. Yeah. So that doesn't, no, I'm sorry, Admiral Kusanagi, with all due respect, that doesn't fly for me as a medic. Because I don't see it happening with combat stuff. I don't see people being told, yeah, well, just wait until we have Death of a Spaceman before you can kill somebody, right?
Hey,
Before
I'm still waiting for science. I'm still waiting for my marketing and economic stuff.
Right. I mean, we've had those discussions before, but I wanted to keep it on, on this. But I think the discussion was supposed to be about Dig Dad's video. And on that, I think he did an excellent job explaining, the different tiers and what the vision for this is. But like so many things with this game, because we don't know when we're going to get that other stuff, that's where the pain comes from. That's where the friction comes from. Because, I mean, we've been waiting for years for a lot of things in this game and being told, well, you know what, medics? So what, so what? You have to wait now for this other thing in order to do what you were having fun doing already. And that's all I have to say.
All right. I'm just going to say, what?
Well, if I could quickly say two things.
One thing.
One thing. So to Jade's point, this is not going to stop people shooting each other. This is literally just going to stop people from taking armor and weapons.
Yeah, I didn't say that it would. I was saying, imagine if there was something they introduced where people who shoot each other now could no longer do it until they had Death of a Spaceman. No, nobody would accept that. But we're being told we need to accept that we won't have a demand for medical care because
or
of
a loot
this.
economy.
Or loot. Yeah, I mean, you're basically telling people whose fun gameplay was in the game, tough luck. You have to just wait now until this future system that we've been waiting for over 10 years is in the game. I just don't accept it.
All right. Let me try to wrap this up. This is a lively conversation. That's part of the reason why I left it to the end. I know people say that they had arguments against it, but I'm still saying this is tier 0. When tier 0 of mining came in, we had no idea what mining would become. I'm not saying that this system will become as in depth as that, but I'm still of the mind that we can give it a chance. I understand how people may seem like this is the beginning of the end, or this is the end for some people, and I'm sympathetic and about that. But yeah, I don't think this is the end all and be all of the game at the moment, because this is temporary. But we'll see how it goes. And thank you for that video, Dig Dad. I appreciate it, because it really was concise and explained a whole lot of stuff and went in detail and in depth into the situation. So thank you, Dig Dad 32, for that video. It is called Star Citizen Item Recovery is Coming, but There is a Catch by Dig Dad 32. So you can drop the link again in chat for that again, Jade. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to wrap up the show after all that. But before that, I just want to remind people, Quantum Vegas, 29:55, Saturday, July 12th, 2025, the 8 of 15, not 51, 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada. I went over this at the beginning of the video, the beginning of the show rather, and it showed you all the details. So if you want to rewind back or replay back the beginning of the first 15 minutes or so, you can get a summary. But basically, it's like location is Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're gonna have guest attendees. I think I can scroll down and show you that. So yeah, we got Kim Ellis from Huxley EE Studios, Paul Shelley, after historian himself, special guest Sean Tracy, moderator is gonna be Star Jump Grim, guest host is Nate Netronic from EE Studios, and Tyler Witkins from Director of Community from Cloud CIG, Glasgow from Cloud Imperium Games, and Serge Fun as a moderator from Soul Citizen. But this is not a Soul Citizen event. This is something members of the Soul Citizen team participate in. Because as you can see, we have I didn't mean to cut out their faces. We have a whole bunch of people from around the community taking part. You want to go to the website, quantumvegas.space, and look up details. We have tickets available right now. And the cool thing was, if you visit the Black Citizen World Tour page, let me go to that real quick. You can see us at the right. Trying to find it. There you go. You can see us on the Star Citizen Bar Citizen World Tour page. So I think it's cool. So yeah, check out those links and get more details. Looking forward to seeing people there. Alright, we're gonna wrap up. For next Sunday, this coming Sunday. Oh yeah, don't forget PSA. In the US, our clocks will change, so if you're not in the US, it won't be at the time it's been for the past few months. It'll be an hour early. So Soul Citizen, 7 p.m. Eastern, and that'll be 11 p.m. UTC now. We'll talk about Sandbox versus Theme Park. 7 p.m. March night. Should be a fun show. Hopefully people can check it out. And also PodSat. This past Saturday I was on me, Yo-Yo Meg and I were both on the Captain Table. So check that out. It's on YouTube. That started at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then Relay Station starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. So check those out. Okay, so I think that's about it. You want to become a Soul Bro, Soul Sis, Soulmate, Soul Citizen membership has its privileges. Click the join button below on YouTube. Thank you, Amakushnagi, Fistface, Gomab, Jade, Poppin' Face, Togi, and Vote for coming in and chatting with us. There's a lively conversation as I expected. I appreciate y'all opinions. You want to follow us on social media with Soul Citizen for the SON everywhere. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, or follow depending on what platform you're on, and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. If you want to support us, you can buy merchandise, or you can support us on Patreon. We always appreciate the support, and everything that you give goes back into the community. I think that's about it. And I believe, well, let me hit next to this still live because I didn't actually load them in. Yeah, we're going to raid Levan Fang. Levan Fan. Let me get this set up real quick. Say hello to them, send them out love. There we go. So I hope everybody have fun. Have a fun weekend. Peace, love, and soul.